head on a lady mannequin's body. And I just responded with the words, "The fuck? What the hell was that, Matthew? Why do you have a goat's head?"
See, this in my effort to throw items away, I just accumulated more items.
Wait, so like you took out the trash and then you were like, "Oh, what's this over here?" and you brought it in?
Well, that's and that happened too. I'll get to the goat. I'll do the goat first, but I already had the mannequin. Mannequins, was a Craigslist purchase.
How much did you buy a mannequin that you don't need for?
Actually, you know what? I'm thinking that mannequin was free.
Okay.
And if not, probably less than $10.
Okay.
I had to lie to the woman, tell her I was, into fashion or into something, because otherwise, what do I need a mannequin for? A lady mannequin?
Well, no, I think you're speaking exactly to my point now. Why did you lie to this lady for a mannequin body that you don't need?
Well, I was going to get the mannequin either way, but when I went up to it, she was like, "So you into like, fashion? You need it for, making clothing. You need it for..." And I was like, yeah, that's what I need it for. It's like, I didn't particularly need it for any... The main reason I needed it was like, I can scare my roommates with this. Like, put her in the bathroom, put a wig on her. I put a wig on her. And she's pretty terrified.
So really what should have happened was you're like, "Hi, I'm Matthew from Craigslist. I'm here about the mannequin." She's like, "Oh, yeah, here it is. It's in pretty good shape. If you got $6, it's all yours." And you're like, "Oh, great. Here's $6. I have it already. So what do you need it for? You into fashion?" "No, I just want to terrify my roommates. Really freak them out."
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That sounds great.
I felt like she had more respect for this. She named it Olivia. Yeah, she put fake eyelashes on it.
Have you renamed it since?
No, I kept it. I mean, the name is tattooed to the shoulder, so I kept it Olivia. Okay. But so recently I picked.
You say tattooed like a pen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She. Anyway, the goat head. Back to the goat head. I was looking on Craigslist for there was other stuff, but I saw this goat head and I was like, "Oh man, I need to have this," because I've been looking for taxidermy on Kijiji and Craigslist for years. Type in taxidermy, very little in the Montreal area.
Not surprised.
You get a lot of like, Vermont, you can buy this deer head for a couple $100, but no, I see this moving sale. Got to get rid of everything amongst the dressers and the beds and the useful items. There is just a beautiful, stunning goat head mounted. And I emailed her right away, like, I need to have this goat head. Like, is it still available? She said, "I'm so sorry." She emailed right back, "I'm so sorry, like, someone already took it. Someone is already coming to get it tomorrow." And I was like, because it also said negotiable. Like,
okay.
I left that part out. It said, all prices are negotiable. The goat head was $40.
Okay.
$45.
Yeah.
All prices negotiable. The first time I emailed her, I was like, "I will give you $55. That is my negotiation."
Yeah. I will overestimate the price. I know I will pay extra because I want it that bad. I know how you could easily have probably said like 40, save $5, but you're like, "No, let's throw an extra $10 in because I want that goat head so bad."
Yeah, you don't want to you just overpay for something when the person isn't even asking, because they'll probably give it to you. Anyway, she was like, "No, someone's coming to pick it up tomorrow. I'm so sorry." And then I was like, "Okay, $65. And she's like, she doesn't want to be the one to tell the other person that they've been outbid when it wasn't a bid.
For $20 after, even if you've already promised it to somebody, you just say, "Hey, listen, someone else is offering me an extra $20. Either you match that price or you get no goat head."
Yeah.
She didn't sign a contract. There's no receipt.
No. Just a goat head and a man with $65.
Man with a dream.
Dreams of taxidermy. But she actually emailed me back the day I was moving. Mm-hmm. Dropped everything in the move. I was like, we got to make a pit stop.
I love the idea of you holding a box. You're halfway to the truck. Your phone vibrates. You check your email. Drop it and just dash off. And they're all like, "Well, I guess we'll finish this. I mean, we're almost done."
Yeah.
Come running back all sweaty, wiping your brow, holding this enormous goat head by the horns.
Yeah, that goat head was it. I'm so pleased with that purchase. I can't, and I didn't even know what to get because she did email me back saying the person never came to get it, so that goat head's yours. And I was trying to tell people how excited I was, and they're just like, well, nobody wants that goat head. And I'm like, everybody wants that goat head. Everybody on Craigslist is looking for that goat head, and I've got it. And they didn't believe me, but even when I went to the woman, I'm like, so you get a lot of emails about this? And she's like, oh, everybody is just asking about this goat head.
Oh, really?
I don't even understand why people want this goat head. And she's like, at least 20 emails that day about
really?
the goat head.
Wow.
And some people offering more money than I. But she said that I was so adamant, and I seemed the most like I needed that head. So
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's mine now, and I am so pleased. It also has a name.
Question, though. How much did you end up paying for it? Asking price $45.
Asking price $45. I offered $55, then jumped to $65.
That's right.
I pulled out a bunch of money, and I just kind of let her take what she wanted. Because I pulled out $65, and I was like, how much did we agree on? And she said 50 would be fine. And then I was like, well, here's 55. Because I did offer 55 right off the bat.
Next time you come across a goat head, just keep me in mind.
Should have given her a little extra.
Just slip her an extra 20 and be like, you got a couple more taxidermy creatures. You know my name.
Yeah. You keep me on speed dial.
Yeah.
I'm your taxidermy.
Taxidermy man.
Yeah.
I don't do it, just buy it.
Yeah.
There are taxidermists who could buy it, but I guess it's going to be like full price.
Yeah, stuff is so expensive.
Yeah.
This $45, $55.
It's pretty much a steal, yeah.
And he is going to be. This one is named. I asked if it had a name.
You go ahead.
And it did. Marcel Duchamp.
Oh, full name. Wow.
Yeah. But I keep forgetting the name. And all I remember is Marcel, and I'm like, Marcellus? And so I'm pretty sure his new name is Marcellus Wallace.
Okay. I see how that could happen.
Yeah. And now I know how to answer people if they ask me, what does Marcellus Wallace look like?
Oh, wow.
He looks like...
You've got a picture.
The severed goat head.
Yeah.
On a
in
lady,
my kitchen.
On a body of a lady with no arms. Man.
So are you going to put that up on the wall?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and dress him up festively for Christmas. A little Santa hat.
Put a wreath around his neck.
Around the neck, lights around the antlers. These are impressive antlers.
They are. You showed me a picture, and they are pretty massive, kind of curled antlers.
Yeah.
Or horns, I suppose.
Yeah, they're horns. That's true. I need to get my terminology correct if I'm going to
start decorating it
and start collecting more taxidermy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Matthew, I feel like eventually you're just going to have a cabin full of creatures' heads that, come alive at night.
Well, that seems a little too whimsical for the reality I'm living in.
I guess that's maybe a weird jump in logic that I just made there.
Yeah, but I do, it was over.
I do hope that one day they'll come to life.
Yeah, I mean, a goat head is. See, I don't. First off, I don't understand why a goat was killed and framed.
Good point.
Mounted.
Well, maybe it was for eating. You can eat goat. You could totally eat goat.
Yeah, but like you normally kill. You normally have the heads as trophies, and it's not hard to kill a goat.
No, I suppose not.
It seems really simple because
but
you
did you
scare
see
them.
The size of the horns? Maybe that was a wild goat.
Maybe like a billy goat.
Yeah,
mountain goat. Who knows?
A gruff billy goat.
Yeah, maybe a troll got to him. I don't know exactly how that story goes. But
yeah, that's it. The troll under the bridge. Billy goat's gruff. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I got one of those billy goats. I'm the troll.
I suppose so. That's right. He didn't know the limerick or whatever he was supposed to know, and now you got him. Took his head, put it on your wall.
And there's more where that came from. I just need to find them. You search for your Pokemon out there. I'm going to search for my taxidermy heads.
In here.
Everywhere. I wish there was an app for that.
Now we're talking, yeah.
You walk around with your phone and you can see all the taxidermy.
Only the taxidermied creatures inside people's homes.
Yeah.
You don't need to see inside the home, just the creature, where it is.
And maybe
walk up to people's doors.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hello?
I say, hello. I see that you have a moose head. Yeah. How much for that moose head? $100. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'll give you 55.
The price is not negotiable, sir.
I will only accept $40. Do not try to pay me a cent more.
Yeah.
Hello?
This moose is not worth more money. This moose killed my wife in a horrible car accident, and I will not have his value upped by some taxidermy fancier who knows nothing of his origins or his history or my wife.
Well, now you do, though.
Yeah, that's true. Now I can appraise it more appropriately. Yeah, but I think it's time to get some weird taxidermy too. Get some like bad taxidermied beavers and some bad taxidermied.
What do you mean by bad? Like
poor jobs of taxidermy. They have that.
I mean, poor jobs, like it was done poorly and it will rot a little bit, or like they're in a weird pose wearing a top hat for some inexplicable reason.
I'd say somewhere in between. Okay. Maybe no top hat, but the person tried to pose them in something they thought was, in their character, but it just kind of looks horrifying. Like maybe a beaver kind of snarling at something, but it just ends up having one eye much lower than the other and a twisted, gnarled, face. It's tricky, I imagine.
Or like a raccoon doing the hustle.
Yeah, and that could be a whole thing, like animals doing
the hustle.
All the hustle. just
Running Man.
Just a disco of
just disco era dances, though. That's really
animals. Oh man.
So Matthew, you also told me today, you finally visited the doctor.
Yeah.
You have, what is it called? Bellicose legs?
Bellicose?
I don't know. What is it?
Like Bela Lugosi legs?
Yeah, do you have Bela Lugosi legs?
No, varicose veins.
Varicose veins. I wasn't that far off. Bellicose, varicose.
Yeah, I guess so.
Varicose veins. So you have big veins in your legs.
In my legs, yeah.
Went and saw a doctor.
Yeah, as Dr. Derek from a few episodes ago. He, suggested
one of his colleagues.
Yeah.
And you visited a specialist.
Yeah.
They said your veins are too big indeed.
Yeah.
What's next? What are we gonna have to do to get Matthew in shorts?
Well, that's the road is long and expensive, Sebastian. More expensive than I was ready for.
Okay. How expensive can it be? Because it's really just like what did Derek say? It was a couple of shots?
Yeah,
to get a couple injections?
Yeah. But I went for the what was it? She just checked.
Like a consultation.
Consultation. She gave me a little ultrasound on the leg.
Oh.
That was kind of scary.
An ultrasound?
Yeah. I don't like the sound. I don't like the sound that the ultras make.
Well,
put it on and you squeeze. She squeezed my leg a little, and it was just the sound of like wow wow.
Well, I mean,
wow wow wow.
It's the same principle as radar or sonar, rather.
Yeah, but it's in my
and
leg.
They do it to unborn babies. It can't be too harsh on your leg.
Oh, that's terrifying. Unborn babies. The sound that unborn babies make, it haunts me. Little heartbeats.
Oh yeah. Okay. So she ultrasounds your leg.
Yeah.
Tells you, yep, your veins are too big.
Yeah.
Even though like a quick eyeball check would have done that. She's a specialist, I assume.
Yeah.
So what's the prognosis?
Well, I got 3 options, Sebastian.
Oh, 3.
3 options. 1.
I like options.
The most expensive option, didn't even get a price for it because apparently there are very few doctors who still do it.
They were just like brand new legs.
Brand new legs, yes. A leg, a full
leg transplant.
Full leg transplant.
A Kenyan runner just passed away and you can have his legs.
Yeah. I don't know if they would match my skin tone.
Probably not.
But
if you keep wearing pants, they might eventually.
That's true. But no. Just a little operation, whereas they make some incisions, and they just pull out that vein.
Really?
Yeah. Probably not as crudely as I'm imagining.
Yeah, you just kind of fish hooked it out in pantomime here.
But removing the vein. Now, the problem with that, she said, is sometimes that creates more problems because when you make incisions and start cutting your veins out, it just creates